just thinking about how grateful and how blessed I am to be from Mexico. And they let me know in the morning, hey, like, you're invited to the LPGA. This is the largest amount of Mexican female golfers that we've had in the history. But more than that, he truly is our savior, and I think every human being deserves to know and to recognize that we need a savior.
All right, I got the homie Andrea Mendoza here, man. Lethal female pro golfer. Andrea, you just finished your first pro season. I would love to know some things you learned after your first pro season and what the Lord has taught you so far.
Oof, that's a tough question because, I mean, first of all, thank you for having me here.
For sure.
It's a pleasure.
Absolutely.
It's been long awaited
sure.
to have this match for sure. But, you know, to answer the question, I mean, there's so many things that I think I've learned throughout the year. One of my favorite things I would say was creating awareness for myself, like knowing what really helps me to become the player that I want to each day. And it's taking a lot of discipline, honestly, and the way that I created that discipline was initially through reading my word.
That's good.
It was something that I never really been able to give the time and energy to do it. I've never been patient enough to read, but that was the biggest challenge that I wanted to set for myself at the beginning of the year. I said, I want discipline, so why not start with, challenge myself, read the word. And I started doing that, and after that it just became a habit, and through that I've created a lot of awareness. But also another great thing that I've learned has been reactions, like how we react to certain things. I mean, you can react to a good golf shot like, oh my gosh, that's the great shot ever, and then you have a bad shot and you're whining and crying about it. So
Slamming
like
clubs and stuff,
learning how to react to each golf shot is super important, but also the outcome of a round in tune with reacting to life, you know, when God provides or when God says no, like learning how to react to that and really accepting what is up in front of you.
We can end the episode right there if we wanted to, man. But yeah, I'll let you get back to the range, man. We both got a good warm-up to go for us. So would you say the amateurs need to emphasize spending more time on the green than just killing driver every time?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, it saves you so much mental like energy as well. Like once you're on the green, you're like, oh, I'm finally on the green. I'll make this putt. And if I don't, I have the 2-putt for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Rather than people spend way too much time beating golf balls, and it's not gonna get them anywhere.
Gotcha. All right, so obviously you got your first LPGA start.
Yeah.
At the Riviera Maya Open. What was the difference in regards to preparation for that as opposed to maybe the Women's All-Pro Tour? And what was it like playing in your home country?
Oh my gosh, great question. Love this question. I mean, in terms of preparation, I didn't really have much time because I was pretty much invited the week of.
Wow.
Like it was a super last minute invitation that happened to come up. We qualified for it in Mexico, a bunch of us in an organization called Juntas, and they did a qualifier for us. I ended up being third in that qualifier. And then from that, obviously, like till the very end, I was invited. And I was actually at a tournament that week when they let me know. I played the Pro-Am, and I shot 8 under, bogey-free, and I was just living it. I was like, I was staying at Maggie and Paul's in Oklahoma, which are my new like aunt and uncle. And we were like hyped up. Yeah, this is gonna be the week, whatever. The next day comes, I play in the evening, and so they let me know in the morning, hey, like you're invited to the LPGA, and I was like, what? Like just awesome. And I ended up shooting 8 over that day.
Oh my gosh.
It was the happiest 8 over I've ever had in my life. Because I was like, oh my gosh, after this week ends, I'm going to the LPGA. Like, who cares? So yeah, no, it was an awesome experience. And yeah, so for preparation, I just kind of kept it the same. Obviously, like it was the start of the year, pretty much the first half of the season for WAPT. I was feeling good about my game. I was doing a lot of things right. So I was just really ready to like embrace the whole experience and live through it. And I remember when I was flying over into the tournament or like to Mexico, the coast, I was looking over and I started to tear up because I was like, wow, I'm so blessed to be from this country and to like be able to do this right now. And it had been about like 4 or 5 months that I hadn't been in Mexico.
Wow.
So I was actually tearing up like just like crocodile. How do you say that?
I don't know.
Crocodile tears.
Crocodile tears. There it is.
Crocodiles.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were trying to say a medical term here.
No.
No.
Just thinking about how grateful and how blessed I am to be from Mexico, and
Yeah.
looking forward to the girls experiencing like the hospitality that Mexico brings. And yeah, no, I think if you would ask any of the players that played the event now in 5 years, they'll say that Mexico was a tournament that was extremely beautiful, and just hospitality was up top.
That's awesome,
Everybody
man.
loved it.
That's awesome. Let's see, hopefully you don't shoot 8 under here, because I'm still supporting you, but I want my game to be dialed that I don't have to shoot 8 over and think it can be close. So here we go.
I think we're a little balanced out today.
Hey, one thing about Andrea, I've had plenty of guests on Golf and Gospel. None of them ever brought snacks, dog. Homemade protein bars, man. Good too. Y'all see my face? I ain't faking it. This is a good bar. Really good bar.
Pistachio white chocolate macadamia for you.
Fire. Now, I don't know if this is a trick. She could be trying to throw my game off. Might put some in mine. Start missing some butts. She ain't gonna do that though. I'm just joking. Driving range verse of the week is Psalms 56:3. It says, when I'm afraid, I put my trust in the Lord. So where are you running to when you're afraid? Now back to this episode of Golf and Gospel. All right, man, nice birdie. I'm now down 2 shots, but I like how I'm playing though. But there are a fair amount of Hispanic female golfers on the LPGA as well as women's golf as a whole. What does it look like supporting one another as you guys are pursuing, obviously, hopefully getting to the LPGA or just being successful on the tour?
Yeah, no, it's awesome to have a community more nowadays. Like, this is the largest amount of Mexican female golfers that we've had in the history of Mexico. So it's an honor, honestly. Like, having been in that event as well, like, really made me appreciate like the fellow players I was around, and just embracing the fact that we come from a very difficult country to like do what we do, but we are extremely blessed. Like, I'm a count your blessings kind of person, and the fact that we get to do this together in a way, because it's not like we're always together, you know, but it's just that support of like, if you do well, I feel like I'm doing well, and I feel like all of us feel like we're doing well. So it's just that support of like from far away or closeness to just say keep going, you know, because we understand each other without knowing one another this close, you know. So
yeah, that is awesome. I remember at the 4 championships, I ran into you at Whirlwind, and you were supporting. I can't remember which golfer it was.
Gabby.
Yes, and you
Gabby
were just
and
rooting. Yeah, you were rooting on her hard. So it's good to like physically see you guys supporting each other that hard, man. And obviously, I hope you guys continue success.
Thank you.
But nice bird. Tee-box is yours, dog. So, Lorena Ochoa, did I say it right? Ochoa, I'm so sorry. A dog, Hall of Famer, record for the most weeks at #1. What type of inspiration has she been to the Hispanic golf community?
Oh my gosh, where do I even begin? I mean, what she's done, what she did, like what she did and what she's doing right now is incredible. I mean, she's the kind of person that you want to have around in your life. And she did some amazing things with golf, but I truly say it from the bottom of my heart, like, she's a much better person than she is a golfer. And that really, I think, says a lot about her for who she is. I mean, because of her, I think Mexico realized that there is a lot of talent and that it should, like, people should be supported in some ways. We're still working towards it, and she's been a great pillar for that. Like, she continues to work and move things around in Mexico for not just golf, but like communities and organizations to like help athletes out, and specifically for women. She's really doing a lot for us right now. And
I remember when we first started speaking, you had this decision to make after graduating from the University of Texas El Paso's Dogma Golf College. But what does it look like relying on the Lord's provision when you're trying to obviously establish funds and pursue pro golf and figure out where you want to live?
Yeah, well, I mean, trusting the Lord is something that we need to be doing every single day. Not just for finances or anything like that, but I think it's just something that my parents always taught us to do. And looking back at how I grew up, like, my parents would always say thank you. So like, they would always show their gratitude towards God. And even if like me and my sister would say thank you to our parents, they would say no, thank God, and then thank us. And I think that blessing has really like been in our family for the longest of times, and I guess I always just knew, like there was certain times and certain things that God allowed me to live that gave me that confidence to take this step forward and to say, okay, God, thank you. Like I see your hand in this, and I know that you want me to give this a chance.
That's good.
And then you just start to test the waters out, honestly. Like you start to ask for sponsorships with certain friends and family or big companies, and you basically shoot your shot. And the way that I see it is like we have the responsibility to shoot our shot, and God will be the one to say like it's in or it's out. And if it's out, then it's not the way, and God's rejection is his protection in our lives. So that's just kind of like what I've seen. And when I say that, like the amount of times that I've felt like I don't have enough for the week, but for some reason like I'm still okay. And I have food in my fridge, and I have a home where I can live comfortably, and I have somewhere to practice, and I have people that support me, and I have love around me, and all of those things have been much more fulfilling than having enough funds, I would say. And obviously like I just know that God will continue to show me in the same way that he has showed me before if it's time to stop or time to continue.
Yeah, that's good. One thing I want to emphasize on too is when it says in Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord all your heart and only in your all understanding. I think a lot of times what we neglect is Proverbs 3:6 when it says acknowledge him in all our ways, right? And that goes for everything, not just like you said when it's like something big, or you know, if there's like, you know, a moment where I really need something to happen, like in all ways. We shouldn't be acknowledging him only based on like the conditions of something or the results of something. It should be in all things. So that's amazing. And you're doing a good job at Studio Golf. Shout out to Studio Golf. Really great facility as well. But I need a really great t-shirt here. Par 5, handicap 1, dog. I need to take advantage of this.
I need to take advantage of this too.
But but the most important thing of my channel is indeed the gospel. I hope people come here, they see some good shots, see us laughing, talking about some fun cultural topics. Most importantly, I want people to either have questions about Jesus or surrender their life to Jesus. So question I have for you is, who is Jesus to you, and why do you hope that someone comes to surrender their life to him?
Yeah, oof. I mean, I think everyone that knows Jesus knows that Jesus is our best friend. But more than that, he truly is our Savior, and I think every human being deserves to know and to recognize that we need a Savior, because we really can't do it on our own. Like, we can do as much as we can think of to have in our control, but it won't ever really be enough. So just to rest in that comfort that there is someone there that can save you and pick you up and ground you and then correct you and laugh with you and just give you that peace. Like, Jesus is all of that for me. And truly I've just recognized that he is truly in us and he is in everything. I mean, Jesus and God are in everything, and so he's always around us. It just takes a moment, a second of your day to recognize that and embrace him, to know that he's everywhere. So my hope is that really people can get a chance to really testify for themselves without people having to convince them, really. I just think everybody deserves the chance to test it out and really prove to themselves, like, do I feel something? Do I see something? Do I recognize something or not? So, because it's ultimately up to each and one of us to recognize that.
Right. I love what you said too about, you know, he's our best friend, right? In the Gospels, Jesus said to his disciples, I no longer call you my servants, but I call you my friends, right? So it's amazing that we can say, like, while still honoring him as Lord and Father, like that he indeed is our friend. But guys, again, I've said this every episode, man, and it still holds weight. Romans 10:9 says, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, and you believe in your heart that he was raised from the dead, then you will be saved. I hope while you're in the living room, on your lunch break, or wherever you listen to Golf and Gospel, you have the conviction to confess that and believe it. But if not, I hope you have questions about Jesus, or just have a little bit more, even more curiosity about Jesus, man. I hope that our character reflected the gospel today. But we appreciate you guys watching. Again, like, subscribe, and